Sexual assault prison lawsuits in New York State. Attorney Andrew M. Stengel. New York State operates dozens of correctional facilities across the state. Bedford Hills, Attica, Clinton, Green Haven, and Sing Sing are the most well known. New York State prison sexual assault inside any of these facilities is a violation of federal and state law. Survivors often leave prison without ever learning that civil legal remedies were available to them. A New York prison sexual assault lawyers at law firm of Andrew M. Stengel, PC, can explain what claims may still be viable and whether relevant deadlines have passed. Sexual assault in New York State correctional facilities. The Department of Corrections and Community Supervision, known as DOCCS, oversees New York State prisons. PREA data collected from these facilities shows that sexual assault is underreported and inconsistently investigated. NYS Prison, sexual assault survivors in state facilities face additional barriers not present in city jails. Remote locations make outside contact harder. Limited access to telephones, mail restrictions, and fear of retaliation all reduce reporting rates. Sexual assault in state correctional facilities takes many forms. Staff-on-incarcerated person assault is among the most serious because it involves a direct abuse of authority. And peer-on-peer assault, combined with institutional failure to protect, is a separate but equally actionable category. New York State DOCCS and institutional responsibility. The New York State Department of Correction and Community Supervision, known as DOCCS, is legally required to protect people in its custody from foreseeable harm. When staff commit sexual assault, the agency may be liable for negligent hiring, inadequate supervision, or deliberate indifference to a known risk. When one incarcerated person assaults another, liability attaches if officials knew of a substantial risk to the victim and failed to act. Thus, housing a known aggressor near a vulnerable individual without precaution is a classic example. DOCCS investigation records, staff disciplinary history, and PREA audit results are all subject to discovery in civil litigation for New York State prison sexual assault. Building a civil case after New York State prison sexual assault. A civil case for prison sexual assault typically begins with a detailed intake interview. You describe what happened, who was involved, when it occurred, and what institutional responses followed. That information shapes the legal strategy. Expert witnesses play an important role in these cases. Trauma psychologists document psychological injuries. Corrections experts analyze whether facility policies met constitutional standards. Economic experts quantify the long-term impact on your earning capacity. Damages available in successful civil rights cases include compensation for physical and psychological harm, medical and therapeutic treatment costs, and in some cases, punitive damages designed to deter future misconduct. Your path to legal accountability starts here. The law firm of Andrew M. Stengel, PC, represents survivors of NYS prison sexual assault at facilities throughout the New York State prison system. Cases are handled on a contingency basis, meaning no legal fees unless your case results in a recovery. Consultations are free and completely confidential. Your current incarceration status does not prevent you from pursuing a civil claim. An attorney can communicate with you by mail, phone, or in person at the facility. Schedule a consultation with the law firm of Andrew M. Stengel, PC, by emailing info@stengellaw.com. For more information, please visit our website, stengellaw.com. Attorney advertising. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.